Hello everyone, it's me Jain here on IJ World and you're welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will talk all about building habits. Let's get started. On the psychological level, there are 4 stages that our brain goes through when performing a habit, and those are the cue, craving, response and then the reward. To make it simple, let me break down each one. So first comes the cue. The cue is basically anything which triggers or prompts our brain to perform an action or a behavior. For example, when you come home after work, you see the TV remote on the sofa and that triggers you to switch on the TV. Next comes the craving. The craving is basically like the desire or motivation to perform an action. We crave for the entertainment that we get from the TV, not for watching the TV, but actually from the feeling that we get by watching TV. The next stage is response. In this stage, we actually perform the behavior, like switching on the TV. Finally, after performing the action or behavior, we get a reward. Keep in mind the reward may not always be something material as we might think. In the case of watching TV, we get the reward as entertainment and feeling relaxed. These are the 4 stages that our brain goes through each time it's performing a habit. And we can use our knowledge of these stages to create a strategy to building new habits. And actually, based on these 4 stages, there are 4 laws of behavior change, which are practically an action plan to building new habits. The first law is make it obvious. Let's take an example of a habit that a lot of us are trying to build, which is to read more. How can you actually make reading more obvious? Firstly, try to complete this statement for whichever habit you're trying to build. The statement is, I will blank at blank in blank. So for our example, it can be, I will read 5 pages at 8 a.m. in my bedroom. This is one of the things that makes it really obvious and clear where and when a habit has to be done. You can also relate your habit that you're trying to build to another habit which you already have. For example, after making my bed, I will read 5 pages. Another thing to do is to design your environment in such a way that you get the cue to perform the habit. So keep your book at your nightstand so that you remember that you need to read 5 pages. The second law is make it attractive. Now this might seem a little tough to do, but here are a few strategies for you to use. The first one is temptation bundling, which basically means while you are doing the habit that you're trying to build, you also do the habit that you want to do. So for example, while you are working out, you can watch a Netflix show. An alternative to this is to relate the 2 habits. So one habit that you are trying to build and one habit that you want to do. So you can do something like, after I read 5 pages of the book, I will check Instagram. And this basically means you only get to check Instagram if you read 5 pages of your book. Another strategy is to surround yourself with people who are trying to build the same habit as you. If you want to learn singing, then maybe you can join a music club. The third law is make it easy. Whether or not we perform a habit depends on how easy it is to do the habit. If our book is kept in our dining room and we have to go and walk till there and pick up the book and then start reading, we may not do it. Whereas if it is kept on our bedside table, we will just pick up the book and read. So reduce the obstacles in starting to do the habit and just make it as simple as possible. However, just making the habit easy to start is not enough. We also need to make it easy to do. What you can do is to start with the bare minimum. So just do a very small thing of the habit that you want. For reading, just start by reading 1 line every day. And gradually you can increase it. So slowly 1 page, then 2 pages, 5 pages and so on. Do not concentrate on what you're achieving currently with the habit because you know that you're gradually reaching the goal that you want. The fourth and last law is make it satisfying. We humans are wired in such a way that we really love instant gratification. Basically, we want immediate rewards for the actions we perform. And that actually explains why we would rather eat junk food as compared to exercising. Even though we know that junk food will make us unhealthy and exercising will keep us healthy, we eat junk food because it gives us immediate satisfaction. We immediately get an amazing taste and feel good. Whereas for exercising, we need to wait for a few weeks or even months until we get the results that we are waiting for. So what we can do is find a few immediate rewards. For example, after you perform the habit that you want to do, give yourself a reward. Remember, when you're choosing a reward, be considerate. Giving yourself a reward of eating a chocolate after exercising may not be the best idea because it's going to basically have a negative impact on the results you will get from exercising. So choose such a reward that will have a positive impact. So these were the 4 laws of behavior change. The next time you want to build a habit, just ask yourself these 4 questions. How can I make the habit obvious? How can I make it attractive? How can I make it easy? And how can I make it satisfying? And you will be good to go. If this video was useful, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to set the notification bell to all so that you receive notifications for my videos. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.